of the blue corner, we have Thomas Garrity.
Match number 1, Thomas Garrity making his arena debut tonight out of B Team New Jersey. A blue belt. Instagram has him at 38% likely chance of winning.
And his opponent out of the red corner, Trumbauer.
Dietrich Trumbauer out of Tap House Jiu-Jitsu. We got a blue versus purple, I think. I have to look at these colors. Instagram has him at a 62% chance of winning. Exciting. It's a double debut tonight, Mikhail. What do you think?
Yeah. Super exciting. Good way to get started. I did notice that Thomas put down his... Thomas put down that he's a silver Grappling Industries, or won a silver medal at Grappling Industries at purple belt, which kind of fits with the B Team vibe. I'm really hoping that he goes for gold today.
Oh, yeah, that would be exciting. Also, I'm realizing I definitely said blue belt, and in keeping with my first match, getting out the scaries, they're double purple. I think I couldn't tell on the paper. So we have Thomas in the colorful outfit, and then Dietrich in the actual Tap House outfit. So it would be easy to recognize both guys here. I'm excited, getting ready to start.
Well, hey guys.
What's up, Jake?
I'm excited. I'm pumped.
Pretty pumped. Welcome back to the table.
Thank you very much. Ready to go?
Here we go. Oh my goodness.
Feel the first match tension.
Here we go.
Nice. Okay. Trumbauer pushes him right to the cage. A good collar tie there. Hold him back.
I love that cage work too. It's great when they utilize the cage.
Right to it.
You know, it's the whole reason why we put them in the cage, and so when you see a match that starts on the feet and goes right to the cage, it's exciting. Oh, we got something flying. Triangle to the backside potentially for Dietrich.
Straight in on double outside Ashi. Oh no, wait, it's actually butterfly Ashi. He has his foot on the inside. Garrity with an attempt to counter footlock.
Doing pretty good. Garrity is coming back to his feet. Dietrich finding himself in the De La Hiva here.
Interestingly, Garrity is using the cage to keep his balance.
It's pretty smart. I think that's a good idea. If I were Garrity, I would be trying to get Dietrich's back up against the cage a little bit more. Just use it, put him into it.
Yeah, make him suffer a little bit.
Dietrich's doing a really good job though, keeping a nice active open guard.
Yeah, he wants that leg.
He sucked the leg in, and he's trying to invert a little bit. He's kind of going for toe hold, but I don't think he has the foot just yet.
So we have Garrity sitting back, it looks like. Is that what you're seeing on your side?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Trumbauer's on top.
So Dietrich taking the top. He's got Garrity right up against the cage, so reverse the position here.
Got some smothering going on. I know you like that, Kat.
Smothering is my most favorite thing. You know I'm a big fan. I wish I could see it from this angle because I love it.
Well, from my angle, it looks horrible, so that's great.
So it sounds like
he sits back for a leg lock.
All right. I like that they're right to the action.
Yeah.
And just a reminder, these are only 5-minute bouts, so we're a little over a minute and a half in here. This is a 175-pound matchup. It's amazing. They don't look that big to me, but I'm sure they feel it in there.
Oh, I think Garrity looks like a thick boy, so he's definitely 175
all the 175 pounds.
Trying to get his guard back. Okay, he circled around. Ooh.
I like these jumping things.
Yeah.
These are very exciting.
Yeah, Trumbauer's bringing some like style and energy to his performance. I like it.
Absolutely. Yeah, it looks like he's having a good time on there. Some good sportsmanship we're seeing. Thomas Garrity back in on the leg.
Garrity trying on the footlock.
Cole looks to take the bottom. He actually backs himself up against the cage.
Interesting. Let's see if he uses it to wall walk up.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Both guys look like they're more than happy to play guard and also play top, so we haven't quite found their A games yet.
About halfway through.
Butterfly half there.
Butterfly half's really becoming a popular position in jiu-jitsu. I'm wondering if you see any false reaps from there.
Yeah, I don't think he's going for it just yet, but that was my first thought.
I don't know, Jake. Soon you'll be able to get in. When's your first day of jiu-jitsu?
My journey begins Monday, which is tomorrow evening, at Droogs MMA.
It's very exciting. It's very exciting.
Exciting, nerve-wracking. We'll see.
It'll be good.
Ooh, long step pass from Trumbauer.
Very nice. My only hope is that they move off a little bit so we can see just a little bit better.
I got to crane a little bit, and I can see their butts. So it looks like Trumbauer is in side control, and Garrity's trying to use the fence a little bit with his feet to create some space. It's back down to being flattened against the fence.
And I'm waiting for one of these guys to put some urgency on because they're both first-time arena performers, and part of arena is you need a submission. There's no control winner, so it takes these guys a little bit to learn that sometimes.
We did have a flying triangle with him right at the beginning.
Right away.
So that was really cool. And I think, was that a Trumbauer? But I love the flying
backside
things.
50-50 entry.
Very nice.
Calf
So calf
slicer attempt.
slicer.
Calf slicer. Oh, he lost it. Should probably get on
Looks like
top.
we'll come right up on that, though. The good thing is if you fail the calf slicer, you still land in an opportune position, like a nice leg drag. But Dietrich doing a good job of closing his guard, taking away the opportunity for any quick passing here.
Garrity strong. Stocky boy.
You know, yeah, the more I look at it, you're right. You guys are right. They're 175 pounds. You guys win. Garrity keeping postured low. Dietrich's doing a really good job of keeping his posture down. Wondering if he has an overhook on that right arm there.
Might be a shoulder crunch attempt.
Oh, yeah, he could, especially if he brings his left arm over
Yeah.
that
No,
headline.
he doesn't have it anymore.
Yep, got the right arm free. We're going to be coming up on short time. I think we have about 30 seconds left of round one. So either a quick submission or they'll be going to round two.
Oh, tried to sit up a little bit there, wrestle up, back down to De La Riva.
Good De La Riva position from Trumbauer.
Grabbing an ankle.
So Garrity's trying to counter leg lock a whole lot off of those open guard sweep attempts.
10 seconds coming up on short time, but no short of entertainment in this round one.
Not at all.
You're going at it, leg for leg.
An exciting first round, yeah.
Oh, that was a good first round.
Yeah.
So no sub first round, which brings us to round two.
Any adjustments you think they should be making in the 30 seconds that they have?
You know, I think if I were their coaches, I think they're doing a really good job of playing on the wall. But both of them are so good at playing guard. I'd like to see them be more excited to be on the top, especially against the cage. What about you? What do you think?
I think I would tell Garrity to stop trying to use the wall for defense on his back because it's stalling him out a little bit. If he used it to wall walk, that's great. But if he's going to lie there in side control and try and use it to wall walk with his feet up, he's not probably going to get a good position against someone quite as dynamic as Trumbauer.
Yeah, that's a good point. I definitely agree with that.
Trumbauer's in here smiling, having a good time.
Yeah, he looks like he's having a great time. This is a great debut.
All they know is there's some award money on the line.
Yeah, so what do we have?
We have best debut,
Right to the
best submission, fastest submission. Your main event winner will take home an award, and then best match is featured on Jits Magazine.
Okay, yeah. So immediately, either of these guys could be best debut, and I would be thinking about that. You know, I'm always there for the money.
A little role reversal this time with Garrity playing De La Riva.
Right to a pull, and he has a pretty good crowbar with his right arm there locked in. But Dietrich does a good job separating the legs.
Oh.
I think Dietrich's looking to sit back maybe. And he'll come back up to his feet. Both guys keeping good pace.
He threatened the dope mount earlier. I'd like to see him go back to that and then try and sit down.
Yes, dope mount's a great position. It puts you in so many good options. Possible long step, but back to the feet, back to the legs. He just looks like he is having so much fun.
He's putting some urgency on it now.
Some single leg X from Dietrich and a sellout on a straight foot lock.
Going for it.
Then
now
to
the
the
heel
heel.
hook.
He could get his back taken here though, so he's got to be a little careful.
Just as you said it, Garrity went straight for it.
You know, double outside Ashi. Sometimes I get scarred from that from that position, so I'm glad he recognized it. Garrity doing a good job of stepping in and out on top, making sure he's not getting put in a bad spot with those legs of Dietrich. Both guys with really, really good open guards. I think I'd like to see them push the pace a little bit more in this round. We're only about a minute and a half in, but they feel like they've slowed down
A little bit.
Yeah.
They came out this round hot, too.
Yeah, they definitely did.
Probably feeling that arena debut adrenaline dump.
For sure. I always have to wonder, like in the debuts too, like do you have a cage? Have you trained against the cage before? It does make a difference if you're using it, which they were a lot in round one.
Yeah. He's going for that counter toe hold, the forearm toe hold.
These two look like they have really similar games. I feel like, you know, sometimes when you see competitors line up, they look so different, but they have a similar build and a similar style.
Yeah.
Very nice inversion for Thomas.
It's really only a matter of time until someone catches the leg here.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like both guys are looking for it. Have we seen any top heavy attempted submissions yet?
The closest we saw was an attempt from Garrity.
Triangle?
Oh, the flying triangle for sure. Then Garrity had a body lock and was almost passed, and then
yep,
didn't do
and
much
that
with
was
that.
it.
So Garrity just took his mouthpiece out, took big breath. I think he's feeling it a little bit.
Oh, goodness. Both guys back to the feet, but we'll get a quick pull back down from Garrity again. It hits heavy, I feel like. You don't realize, but you could go for at least, 15 minutes plus the extra 10. That's a 25-minute match. So it's a journey. It's definitely something you have to prep for.
That's a championship MMA fight, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's a lot, especially with the cage in play. So they're looking about, I think, a little over 2 minutes to go here.
Yeah.
Both guys kind of slowing down. Dietrich putting the pressure on Garrity.
Yeah. Oh, straight to like a little
K
K-guard
honey
attempt.
hole there, but just missed for Garrity. I'd like to see one of them come up. I feel like sometimes, and I'm guilty of this myself, like I'll get tired and I'll just sit back, and usually my corner will be like, just come up, like let's be the passer. I'd like to see that.
He went for a little dart there.
Ooh.
Trumbauer. He's done that a couple times, actually.
Yeah. I'm ready for that now.
Dietrich is definitely a flyer. I wouldn't mind seeing something.
Ooh, that was
Back
a
on
really
foot
good,
lock.
little foot drag.
Possible wrestle up maybe for Dietrich. No, he looks like he's gonna sit back here to a guard. Nice way to extend.
Yeah, I think you're right, Kat. They should be getting up. Like that was a really great opportunity for Garrity to push a guard
absolutely.
pass.
I mean, and we saw Dietrich get up and jump over. It causes some type of reaction, especially coming up. We're coming up on the last minute. Otherwise, they're going to be going to round 3 with no submissions, which means any submission in round 3 could take
sudden
it.
death, and then an overtime sudden death.
Yeah. What do you think about the rule set?
Oh, I love this rule set. One of my favorite things is that you could have an off day and you start off real rough. You get tapped in the first round. You have a chance to come back.
Yes.
And I think that alone really, really makes it super exciting.
That's a good point. It really it makes for you to feel good in real time. You don't go home and sulk over it.
Exactly. And for the competitors, it's a good chance to practice learning and adapting in the fire.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's true. You learn as you go. I mean, they say for every match you do, it's like a full day of training. So they're getting all the knowledge in this time period, just building skill. We're coming up. We're almost done. I have a feeling we're going to be hearing this music in the next 5 seconds or so. Short arm bar, maybe, but no elbow in. Just kind of grab.
Straight ankle.
Oh, he's got a straight ankle.
Yeah.
3 coming up.
But he had no control of the knee line there.
All right, round 3. Here we go. Again, majority of 3. But if there's no submission in this round, we're going to a 10-minute overtime, which would then become a draw.
Round 3. Next submission wins.
I think Trumbauer is definitely the fresher competitor right now.
Yeah, I think
he should
Garrity's
just.
a little tired.
I think it's time to just push the base, go really, really hard on those guard passes and try and get a good dominant top position.
Trumbauer's flexing and Garrity's sitting. I think if I'm his corner, I'm like, go full speed ahead. And that's where I think you need to take top position. That's where you need to apply the pressure in this kind of last round.
Well, you have to look at it like this. You have a 5-minute overtime round here, and if you don't win, then you have 10 more minutes of overtime. So let's get it done in that first 5 so I don't have to be tired for the second 10.
Let's just forget it. Curious to see who's going to pool. Is anyone going to pool? We're going to have stands. I love a good standing match. Oh, Garrity to the pool.
Pulls again.
So same story as last time with Garrity. Second round pool. He has a third round pool now. Right into a butterfly half, it looks like.
Trying to invert underneath. Get a leg again. He's actually very good at getting those inverted leg entries.
Nice. Super smooth on the inversions there. But Trumbauer is a great base. Does a great job of just applying forward pressure, but being self-aware of where he's at.
And like you said earlier, they do have very similar games. So I think Trumbauer he sees it coming. And he's like, I'm getting out of here.
Yep. We're in similar spots as round 2. So just a reminder to you guys just tuning in, there is a possibility of stalling, which we don't usually see here. I wouldn't say these guys are stalling, but in the case that the ref does call a stall with multiple warnings, we could start against the cage with double unders, and I'm sure nobody wants to be there. So, but these guys are doing a good job of putting the work in.
Garrity went for a little shoulder crush a couple seconds ago. I'd like to see him go back to it a little bit, try and force some movement.
He's very much so a pretzel. He has his legs very folded up. He's flexible, especially for a 175er. You don't see it very often.
Very rare.
But he has a great guard, which I don't think we've seen. We haven't seen Trumbauer pass at all. I mean, we've seen him sit back. Again,
Oh, and he got the tap. Straight ankle lock.
Very
Single leg
nice.
X
Round
guard.
3 straight foot lock. Beautiful.
And your winner by third round ankle lock, Dietrich Trumbauer.
Good, baby. Yeah.
You can get the works, man.
Nice.
Congratulations, Dietrich, man. Incredible performance. It was stalemate until round 3. Did you feel the urgency? You really need to get that done in round 3?
Yeah, I knew I had to pick up the pace there. I was trying to get stuff going, just jump and send and stuff. I knew he was a really good guard player, so I just wanted to put the pressure on him and then enter the fire a little bit, see if I can have some fun leg locking.
And you were chasing the legs the whole match. Like, what finally clicked? Why were you able to get that?
I was just seeing it. Like, I know I really like leg locking on passing, so I just want to keep putting the pressure on and keep the pace moving, trying to make it some fun.
And we noticed you were having fun here. You were smiling, dancing around in between rounds. How do you like this format? Can we expect you back?
Oh, absolutely. I'd love to. Thank you for AJ for putting this on. I always see a bunch of really good people I look up to here, comedians. I'd love to try to get on the arena slide one day. It'd be a lot of fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dietrich Trumbauer, congratulations.